Alright everybody, today is going to be a little bit of an experiment. I've got something that I'm trying to use, and I'm hoping it'll behave correctly. But we're gonna have to watch it and find out. Looks like it's working right now. Let's make sure it's working. Maybe it's not working. Oh no, there it is. Okay, so it is working. Alright. Let's see how long it continues to work. And if you hear barking in the background, it's just because I have the dogs locked downstairs. And the door's shut, so the cats can't get in. So that I'm not, you know, juggling cats the whole time. Oh, goody, audio's working too. So far, so great. We'll see. And even better, it looks like the emoji worked. Hey, Robust, since you're in the chat, can you go ahead and see if the personalized the channel emojis work too for me? I think you might be in a better position because of this, the way this front thing is. And I just would like to see that they work correctly on my end. I mean, it's gonna look normal on your end, but one of the reasons I use the particular app I'm using is because when I show the chat, it shows the emojis as opposed to the thing other things do, which is it's got the colons and then the emoji description between them, which irritates me for some godforsaken. You don't have access to, why don't you have access to those? Oh, right, because you're not subscribed. I don't blame you. I would think I wonder if I can give, I should be able to give like mods and shit memberships, you know? Unfortunately, I'm just, well, the bigger problem is that you can't donate memberships directly to people. You have to just drop it and hope the people you want get them, and that's not fair. That's something YouTube should work on. They do all this other terrible shit, and they don't fix this shit. Alright, I gotta go back to what I was doing. I still haven't sent my tweet. And I'm obviously still on my starting screen, so there's that too. Gotta get into that. Did you say that twice or did it just display twice? That could easily be a YouTube issue. Stop auto-translating. Okay, it's a YouTube problem. Alright, there we go. That's up. I need my dogs to stop barking. It's so irritating. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and come to the person thing while I'm busy actually pulling up anything for you guys. I think I finally got the sound issue worked out, so we may revisit that game I wanted to show you guys yesterday. It's funny because it doesn't show up as translated on my end. I want to do this. No, I don't want that. I want this. There we go. Yeah, yeah. I don't want that. I got that in like 3 different places. Don't really want to talk about that. Alright, I think we have enough for now. Because if we run out, I'll just start talking about video games. Okay, so then I want to set this up. And here. No, I need a specific window. There it is. So go ahead and open that. Move myself. Nope, wrong way. Myself over. There we go. Alright, so I figure I might as well talk about this first since I do want to get into Steam anyway and try to show you guys that video that I couldn't get the sound to work on to see if the sound problem is actually fixed. Why, oh why, oh why these things keep happening, I will never know. But it is very irritating. Let's, among other things that are irritating is this. See about that for a second. Now, what did you say? I had to remodel my damn house because my pals were too stupid to pass to the food room. That kind of crap is what made me drop the game when it was still EA. I mean, you can also change it so that the other boxes won't accept food. And then they have to go to the food room. Interesting. I don't understand sometimes. I'm just trying to get this thing to work correctly. And it still drops out. It's very irritating. I'm not sure what else I can do on my end about it. Oh, that's why I always put the food outside. Then I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, the pathing isn't particularly great sometimes. It's always funny when they're standing on the other side of something. But yeah, the food is always outside with nothing around it, other than maybe right up next to the house so they can all get to it. I mean, they're mostly outside anyway. I might someday build my pals like a little pal. They're animals. What do they care? Animals eat outside. I mean, the thing that bothers me is that I can't tell them to put, like, specific things in specific places. Like, if I want all of my wool in a specific box, I can't just say, this is the wool box. I have to say, this is the PAL box, and then or the PAL materials box, and then I have to space out the wool so the only thing in that box is all wool, so they can't go and put the wool in it. I would like the ability to name specific items that go directly into the box. But that's me. That's where Darylyn and I really share some traits, because I like everything to be in the right place. So I don't know, I should build a pal barn. I probably have enough wood to build 100 different things. Anyway, let's talk about our Steam news while I pull this stuff back up so that I can keep an eye on it. I built this. It's called a barn. They're not people. Here's the problem, Robust. You're thinking about them as people. They're not people. They're animals. Well, I guess some of them are people. A couple of them are people. But no, these are animals, not people. They just need a barn. They don't need a house. I mean, a doghouse works, I guess. But yeah, they're not people. Interesting. Huge amount of lag here. I'm gonna put a note down here. It is basically a barn. My tech trees, though, funny. Oh, whatever that thought was, we'll come back. All right. All right, so Steam has done some updates. Apparently, they have added new gifting functionality. Cross-region gifting to friends with price calculated to checkout based on your friend's region. So that means if your friend lives in a country where the cost is lower, you pay the lower price, not the Americanized price, which is kind of cool. I guess checkout now includes games, so you don't have to actually sign up for an account to buy a game. Gifts to email, which I'm not sure what that means. It must mean if you have the email address, you can email them, I guess. You no longer need to be friends to send gifts, so you can send gifts to anybody. And you can send digital gift cards or game directly from someone's wish list. So we're going to look at some of this here in a second. Now, for wish lists, they have added custom categories. Apparently, they've improved the search, improved the navigation. Wishlisted games will show if they have a demo, which honestly is cool. Unfortunately, Robust, yes. If your friend lives in the cheap shithole, they have to pay the American price. But honestly, if your poor friend lives in the cheap shithole, they should probably not be sending games. Unless they're like rich. I wouldn't expect anybody living in a cheap shithole to send me gifts. That seems unfair. You can create shareable link for others to view your privated wish list, and links can be filtered to specific games. So that all sounds really cool. So I want to see if we can actually like see this shit. Or actually, no, they linked to the actual stuff. So we'll look at that first. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I want this on that tab. Not all of them. Unfortunately, a lot of games they have to pirate. Because they just won't sell them in their area. So here's the new gifting stuff. So, gifting made easier. Guest checkout, gifting to email, and more. If they're honest, they don't. There is no honesty. I understand why people pirate. It's still stealing. If the game doesn't have DRM, it's still stealing. Alright, so we got gifting made easier, guest checkout, gifting to email, and more. Steam gifts are a popular way to send copies of games and digital gift cards to friends and family. Today, we're shipping some great new features that improve the gifting experience, making it easier to send both digital gift cards and games. These features pair nicely with the wishlist categories and other improvements that are also now available. In 2024, we added guest checkout, which lets family members or friends make a gift purchase without needing to create a Steam account. This feature was limited to digital gift cards and hardware purchases at the time. Oh, that was probably not a good idea. Now, guest checkout can be used to buy any game on Steam. You can send a wishlist share link to a friend or family member, and they can purchase gifts directly from that wishlist without needing a Steam account themselves. This is actually cool for streamers who can also just put it out there in the wild and say, you know, if you want to send me a gift, you don't actually have to become my friend on Steam. You can just send me a gift, though I guess maybe they should encourage becoming friends on Steam. I don't know. I get nervous about giving my Steam account out just because how often you hear they're stolen and shit, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just suspicious. If a guest wants to send a gift as a surprise, they can send it to any email address instead. Don't know your nephew's Steam account? No problem. Both digital cards and games can now be sent directly to email recipients. Wonder how that works for people who use a business email on their account, but then use a different email on their Steam account. I'll have to look at which one I have used. And don't worry if your nephew's email address is the same one they use for the Steam account. Oh, okay, so they can use any email. Okay. The email will include a link to let them sign into their account and accept the gift. Please note that any gift email not accepted within 30 days will be automatically refunded, so they cannot be scheduled for future delivery. The recipient of the gift must also live in the same country as the purchaser. Cross-region gifting. Buying a gift for a friend in a higher-priced region? In the past, digital gift cards were the solution for gifting, but that required you to know the full price of the game in your friend's region. Now you can gift directly to your friend. Steam will calculate the cost in your friend's region at checkout. Your friend needs to be on your friend's Steam list. on your Steam friends list. Wow, friends Steam list? Okay. To send you this type of gift. Direct from wish list. Sending a gift to a friend or family member. Try this again. Sending a friend or family member a link to your wish list is a great way to help them choose a great gift for your birthday or holiday. Yes. That is actually a good advice. We have made a number of share link improvements, including you can now send a digital gift card or gift a game directly from someone's wish list. You no longer need to be friends on Steam to send gifts. You can create a shared wish list that is filtered to specific games. That way your grandmother doesn't find your hentai games. Can you imagine some kids sending their wish list to their grandmother, and she's like, Bobby, what is this? What is tentacle torture? So if you plan to share your wish list with friends and family, make sure you keep the sex games off the list. I don't know why that I don't know why that tickles me so much. I could just imagine how traumatized some people could be. Oh my god. Anyway, when friends or family clicks on your shared wish list link, if they choose to gift you a game, thankfully, Bruticus. Little Billy, what's furry Hitler? Is that like one of your character? Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to go kill Grace now because she was still upstairs and now she's barking at the door. I don't have to actually kill her. I just have to do something about her. Everybody else is already barking up a fucking storm because I locked them downstairs. I wonder if they'd be quieter if I let them upstairs. But at the same time, I wanted an area they couldn't chase the cats. I don't know if you guys can hear the barking in the background. You can hear Grace. You can't hear everybody else downstairs. Okay. Let me have 1 second to take care of her. But no, Bruticus, I'm not speaking from experience. But I just got that sudden... When they said you can create filtered wish lists, I know so many people who have Gooner games. I could just imagine them forgetting to do that the first time. And the way that would... Oh my god. That's so fucking hilarious. So, I'm going to address my my feelings about piracy. Real quick. When you're stealing, you're stealing. If you are taking the work of somebody else without paying, it is theft. Now, when it comes to certain situations like I can't legally buy it, and other things, I can understand why people do it. I don't necessarily hold it against them, but I also don't believe it's right. So, and I know that sounds weird, I guess. But just because you are taking someone put their time, something that someone else put their time and effort into, and not reimbursing them in the way they expect to be reimbursed, that's where my issue comes in. Now, I don't get mad at people who pirate things. I mean, that's your business. If that's what you want to do, okay. I won't do it. I will also call it what it is. And at that point, if it bothers you that I'm calling you what it is, that's not really my fault. And I know there's a lot of people out there who will be extremely upset about that. And I don't blame them for being upset about it. But that's just how it is sometimes, you know? And here's the problem with that robust. You don't have to own that thing. These things are luxuries. These are not needs. So you are choosing to steal something because you have a sense of entitlement for that thing. That for some reason, that is a thing you must have. And so then it is okay to steal. No, it is not okay to steal. It's just not. It's not a necessity. It's not something that will that you have to live. It might make your life better. It might help you get through the day. But there are plenty of things that you can legally buy or purchase or find a way to access that will do the same thing. So it's I guess it's the sense of entitlement that goes alongside it that bothers me the most. Well, I can't get this legally, so it's okay if I take it. No, it's still not okay if you take it. You're going to make that decision for yourself anyway. But, you know, I just... It's your choice. I'm not going to look at you as necessarily as a worse person because of it. It's not a choice I will ever make myself unless... Okay. You know... I'm talking about everything. Because I'm talking about things like tractors that farmers need to make a living that they don't legally own due to a monopoly. What? That must be an out-of-country thing. Because not letting farmers own tractors mean that your entire country is going to starve. That sounds like a communist issue. And that's a whole nother ball of yarn. But I am, yes, specifically addressing luxury goods, be it games, books, movies, TV shows. I mean, there are other ways for farmers to farm. They're just much harder and don't get the job done very well. But like I said, that also leads to other issues like your entire country starving. I think that depends on a few things. I'm pretty sure there are tractors farmers own. I mean, we are running into a right of repair issue in the country in general. California specifically has a severe issue with it. I believe they wanted to make it illegal for people to repair their own cars, which I'm also very much against. But I don't think repairing your own vehicle is the same as stealing. Now, if you enter a lease agreement with a company and it says you can't repair your vehicle or tractor or whatever, that's kind of a bad decision you made. And I really hate these dogs sometimes. But at least they're not as loud now, I guess. But that's also not pirating. That's a third issue. That's a third ball of yarn. But yeah, no, I'm speaking in regards to luxury specific items, like I said, gaming, blah, blah, blah. I get it. And especially when it comes to DRM issues, I get it. When it comes to game preservation issues, I get it. There's a lot of games out there we can't legally buy. It's not yip yaps of affection, it's yip yaps of demand. They're upset because they're locked out of the room. But I have to lock them out of the room or else I have to juggle cats. And honestly, this wouldn't be an issue if I didn't have the other two furballs here who are complete dickheads. And so fucking needy compared to even my own dogs. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so if you pirate, I don't necessarily think you're a bad person. I just disagree with your decision. I think that's the best way to put that. I would not do it. I don't endorse it. But if you do it, I understand, but I still think it's theft. Does that make sense? It's like they're trying to find me. They know right where I am. They're just being dickheads. Alright, so yeah, filtered wish lists, keep your Gooner games away from Grandma. When a friend or family member clicks on your shared wish... Oh my god, excuse me. Alright. Problem with dog sitting is those two dogs have no sense of personal space. Thus, you are trapped with two little animals who have absolutely no idea how to leave you alone for even 10 seconds. And they don't understand why you might want a little bit of space. Holy shit. Anyway. I think I finally got them to be quiet. And I didn't kill anybody. They're all alive. It's just very tempting. Alright, when a friend or family member clicks on your shared wish list, if they choose to gift you a game, the game recipient in the cart will be pre-populated with your information. That makes it easier. And remember, from above, your friends or families can check out as a guest without needing to create a Steam account. So that's cool. For the gifting made easier. Now, the Steam wishlist now support categories and more. Customize search and share your wishlist. Searching might be nice. There's a bunch of games I need to go through and actually remove from my wishlist. With so many amazing games on Steam, players are wishlisting more and more titles. Existing options like ranking and filtering are great, but players have asked for even more ways to manage their Steam wishlists. Today we are adding categorization as well as improved search and sharing to the wishlist. Read the full post below for details, blah blah blah. First and foremost is the ability to create and assign custom categories to games on your wishlist. You might want to create a custom category for games you saw featured in a cool event, games best played with a controller, or even games you have in mind for someone else. That's actually cool. Games you want to gift to other people. Adding custom categories is quick and easy. We'll play with that in a second. Filter to a category by simply clicking on the category name at the top of your wish list next to the My Categories of or next to the My Categories area of each game. Alright. Quickly add your frequent categories from the On Wishlist dropdown. Ooh. Customize wishlist notifications only to be sent for certain categories. That's actually nice. I get at least one notification a day of games that have gone on sale. We've improved search experience on the wishlist page and enabled autocomplete for fast results. We now highlight when a game on your wishlist has a demo available. You can also be notified when a demo is released for the games in your wishlist. This is great because demos are so much the way to go today. Demos are the way forward. Or at least I believe demos are the way forward. Since we no longer get discs, if you want to keep people from pirating your game, I think demos probably the best way to go. Because no, I don't think people should have to pay $60, get through a 2-hour entry period, to then have to not be able to refund a game that sucks. Especially when that first 2 hours is basically just padding the time to force people to buy. At that point, that's one of those reasons I can't blame people for pirating, especially those who pirate just to see if they like the game and then go on to actually buy the game. That makes sense to me. I don't like that we have a system that forces people to do that to be able to make sure they're not wasting their money. That is why I like demos. Demos tell me a lot about what the game developer cares about in their game. And cares about what the player is supposed to engage with the most. I do think demos that are basically just the first half of the game are fucking lazy, personally. Or like the first however long. Demos that are just the introduction of the game, I think are lazy. I like to see demos that are like maybe a little bit of a prequel, or maybe something that is like a specific, its own little battle so people can get an idea of the mechanics, or I like things like that just because for one, it doesn't spoil any of the game for me. And especially for demos that we're progress and the demo doesn't translate into the game when you buy it. I don't have to then retread all that ground. I hate retreading the same ground over and over again. It's one of the reasons why I'm not big into replaying games, is I don't like feeling like I'm doing the same thing. If your game is created in such a way I'm willing to replay it, then that makes me really happy. But there are a lot of games in this world that I don't want to go through all of the 2-hour entry point again, you know? Micro trailers are now shown when hovering each game capsule image. Navigation to from your wish list in a browser, mobile, Steam client, or Steam OS does a better job of bringing you back to what you're looking at. Plus, we've made some tweaks to the wish list page to improve contrast and legibility. Sharing your wish list. You can already share a link to your wish list. Now you can share a link to a specific category on your wish list. So this is where you put the grandma category so that she doesn't see your furry porn. Clicking on the share button at the top of your wish list gives you a unique URL to share with friends and family. People with the link can view the shared list even if your wish list is set to private, and links can be revoked at any time. Interesting. This sharing link will only show you the list of games in your current filtered view. For example, you might want to share my birthday list with your family. From that shared link, your family can gift you games directly to you, even if they don't have a Steam account. So yeah, lots of improvements in that regard. So let's take a look. I am signed in, so let's see here. Go to wish list. Damn, I love it when I open this thing and it's like, I don't remember putting this game in here. What the fuck is this game? So, alright, user tab. Oh, here we go. My categories. Oh, there's a demo from Atomic Heart, which is only $14.99 right now. Nice, okay. Oh, let's do this. So we'll go to this one. We'll create a Lovecraftian. Add category. Done. And then we can go down to this one and add the Lovecraftian category. Nice, nice. Let's see here. What else would be Lovecraftian? Well, that's obviously Lovecraftian. That one. I'm gonna actually remove that one. Oh, I forgot Dino Blade came out. I want to play that. I can remove that. Let's see here. Anything else I see immediately that is Lovecraftian? Because we can go down here for a while and I don't want to take too low. Oh no, that's early access. Okay. That one's obviously Lovecraftian. Alright. Then if we go back to the top. And we want to go to... Oh. Now, see how nice that is? And then I could just go ahead and share that with people if I wanted to. Now let's see here. What about adding? Let's see here. Let's find something that looks remotely interesting. Just not on my wish list. How did I not add this to my wish list? I should have added this because I played the demo. The demo was fun. When is it coming out? The 18th of August? Holy shit. Alright, so if I add it to my wish list, I can add it directly to the category. There we go. Easy peasy. Kind of pissed I didn't already have this on my wish list. Advanced access, pre-purchase this edition and play the game starting one day ahead of earlier release. Yeah, I don't understand the point of that, honestly. What's the difference between the standard edition and the deluxe edition? Compare editions. Standard, you get the handgun, the breakwater shotgun, Tech-Tite Tommy SMG. The deluxe gives you the Arkham Field Kit, which gives you the Witness outfit, the Anatomist outfit, Heretic Heraldry jacket skin, 3 Dream Essences, and a resource pack, whatever that is. An standalone 2-hour case, a brand new location to investigate, and the bucking bronze coat. Now you see, this makes me more tempted to buy the premium edition than 24-hour advanced access. This 24-hour advanced access bullshit is not worth the money. A lot of times you don't have the day one patch, which a lot of times means you don't have ray tracing, which breaks a lot of shit in the game because they don't know how to do that kind of thing. But I mean, standalone 2-hour case and a brand new location and another gun, that makes me tempted. This 24-hour advanced access means nothing, which only $60, not a bad deal in my opinion. So I don't know. I think I'd rather have the I think I'd do the premium edition. Can I add the premium edition to the wish list, or does it just... Alright, whatever. Don't know if you can do specifically that, but... So that's pretty cool. That's the interesting stuff going on there. Everything of interest. That's not what I wanted. I want to go back to X. Really? Is that the one I picked? Thought I wanted that one. That's the one I want. So then we'll go back here. Here you see Xbox is introducing backwards compatibility on PC. They've so far got 4 titles, with more on the way. Let's see what else they have to say. I'm curious mostly if I have to have like the stupid PC thing. You know I have a bunch of Xbox games around here somewhere. But let's take a look at that. Play more of the games you love wherever you play with Xbox backwards compatibility on PC. Today we're introducing Xbox backward compatibility on PC, making it easier to play classic Xbox games from the PC from the past across PC and handhelds, including the ROG Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X. Your library is more than just a collection of games, it's your personal history of epic stories and trusted memories from the past. As players, we don't want to leave our gaming legacy behind, even as technology continues to evolve and advance. You know that this is a direct answer to the PlayStation getting rid of physicals thing, because people are genuinely concerned about losing a lot of the games from the past. We expect our library of games to move forward with us and to be able to play them in entirely new ways. Rolling out today, Xbox backward compatibility on PC launches an early release, starting with 4 classic original Xbox games now playable on PC and handhelds for the first time ever. This marks the beginning of a broader effort to preserve Xbox games from the past and bring them to PC over time. We are not just enabling you to play them on PC, we are also adding features to make your gaming experience better than ever. Players can jump into the following games on PC and supported handheld devices beginning today in supported regions. God, that's a lot of caveats. Blinks, The Time Sweeper, Conquer Live and Reloaded, Crimson Skies, High Road to Revenge, and Fusion Frenzy. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't play any of these games. I'm sitting here muted. Oh my god. Well, at least I know one's not actually listening, so that's cool. I'll take a drink of water real quick. I wasn't muted, so what you're telling me is that I'm just having a mental breakdown and thought I was muted because I probably hit the mute button to take a drink, looked and saw I went to take a drink and went to hit the mute button, so oh my god. Excuse me for, I need a minute, guys. I'm apparently going crazy. Well, that makes me feel better anyway. Minus the part where I thought I was muted the whole time, which means at some point I hit the mute button and forgot I hit the mute button. And that was like a 5-second period in which that just totally left my brain. So that's a cool thing that happened today. Hydrate properly, then get back to us. Apparently I need to hydrate a lot. Well, at least I didn't spend all that time talking to myself. So that's cool. Also, I appreciate you guys very much. Alright, where was I? If you already own a digital license for these games on console, that license now carries over to your PC or handheld through the power of Xbox Play Anywhere and Xbox Cloud Gaming. You can now play these classic games from the past on your Xbox console, cloud, PC, and handheld. My question is, do I have to be paying you guys money to get these? And you see, this is only if you have a digital license. That specific clarification tells me that they're not going to be doing anything about physical ownership. They are probably going to push for all digital as well, but make it look like they're going to let you keep owning your shit. Now, do I buy that? No, I don't. But I want to look at this Xbox Play Anywhere, and I want to say these both require a subscription, in which case you have to pay a subscription in order to continue to play your digital license, which is why I hate software as a service. In addition to making these games available on PC, for the first time ever, we've added new features to enhance the experience on PC while preserving the original gameplay. Players can customize graphics settings, including up to 4K resolution upscaling, VSync support, full screen and windowed display modes, and anisotropic filtering, enhanced anti-aliasing, and more. These games also include customizable language and audio settings. We plan to add even more features to Xbox backward compatibility games in the future. I'm excited to share that later this year we will be bringing one of the top fan-requested features to select original Xbox games on both console and PC achievements. Goody. The first floor games releasing in preview today will be updated to include achievements in the coming months. Getting started is simple. If your PC or handheld meets the minimum system requirements below, you'll be able to access backwards compatible titles through the Xbox or on PC app. Minimum requirements are NVIDIA GTX 950 or AMD Radeon RX 550 or Intel Arc A310, 4 cores and 8 threads, such as the Intel Core i3 10300 or AMD Ryzen 3 3100 or AMD Ryzen Z2A. At least 8 gigs of RAM, a 4 gig memory card, but you have to have Windows 11. Fuck that. Drivers and versions, latest version as of January 2026. Your recommended requirements are a Radeon RX 6800S or NVIDIA, GTX 1070 Ti or Intel Arc A770. 6 cores and 12 threads, such as Intel Core i5 10400 or AMD Ryzen 5 3600 or AMD Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme. At least 16 gigabytes of RAM, 8 gigabyte video memory, and then again the latest version as of January 2026 for your drivers. Xbox backward compatibility on PC is another step towards preserving games from the past and making it easier for you to enjoy and play more of the games you already own across the devices you use every day. Now, again, my curiosity becomes, do I have to pay you guys? And it looks like I do. And I'm just not interested in paying them any more money. But I am not someone who likes gaming as a service. I don't think that the PlayStation and Xbox environments, I mean, the fact that I have to pay to play these games that I have probably already, well, I haven't bought these games, but the fact that you out there have to pay to play these games you've already bought, isn't that just kind of like rebuying them, but you're paying monthly to be allowed to play them? And it's things like this that make me okay with other people pirating. I mean, I personally just won't play them because if it's not worth my money, it's not worth my time. But then they do this kind of shit, and it's like when people pirate, I'm like, you know, I get it. I won't do it, but I get it. So, I mean, what's even the point if I have to pay money to play games I supposedly own? So where is... Oh. Cool. I don't need to be everybody to be seeing my account info, so we'll be just closing that. But I have spent more time than I wanted to spend dealing with dogs. I'm hoping to get this to the point that that's not something I'm doing consistently throughout one of these things. It'll probably be after these fucking assholes leave, which will be the 29th. So we are down to 6 days before I'm free of them. I really need to remember to start charging my friend when she makes me watch these dogs. It's not that I don't like them, but I kind of don't like them. I mean, they're overall good dogs. They're just so fucking clingy. It makes me appreciate how well trained my own dogs are. Anyway, there should be a stream this evening. I will be playing Neo 3. I need to get through Neo 3 so that I can start playing the game I want to play, which is Shadow Hearts 2, which I will be emulating, but I own the game. So, there's that. Oh, point of clarification on pirating. If you own the game and you emulate the game, I don't think that's theft. You already paid for it once. But random information off the top off my head. So, but we are going to go ahead and call it a day from here. Back tomorrow morning, same time, same place, same attitude, probably the same problems. But at least it'll be a new day, and it's Friday, so that's even better. Neo 3 tonight. 7 Days to Die tomorrow. Hopefully some Pal World on Saturday. But I will catch you guys later. Have a lovely rest of your day. And goodbye.